Hello all you beautiful people, thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you're new around here, my name is Justin Tendo, and you could not have picked a better time to click on this video, to click on my channel, because like the thumbnail says, like the title says, we are less than a week from the release of the Nintendo Switch 2. How did we get here? How are we 6 days from the official launch? As I'm recording this video, it might be 5 by the time this video goes up. From today, we're 5 days from my midnight launch. So in this video, I don't really have a script, I just have a couple of things outlined that I wanted to talk about, kind of a last hurrah of sorts of my plans for next week. I wanted to keep you guys in the loop. What videos am I going to be making? Because my week next week looks unbelievably busy, and it is going to be unbelievably busy, but I have the best community in the entire planet backing me up, so I'm not worried at all. I'm going to walk you guys through everything, what my plans are for picking up my pre-order, what other accessories, what other games am I going to be getting, and what other accessories and games should you be getting. I'm going to go over all of that in this video. If you guys are new around here, why don't you hit that subscribe button? Like I said, Switch 2, 6, maybe 5 days away from right now, and it could not be a better time for you to join our community. Join the Discord, link is in the description, link is the pinned comment in the comment section. Let's get into what next week is going to look like, not only for me, but for millions of others as well. So as I said in my pre-order experience video, I was lucky enough that I got 2 pre-orders, actually, one from Target, one from Best Buy. I got Target first, and then I got Best Buy, and then I canceled my Target one so someone else could grab one, and I stuck with Best Buy. Best Buy is my favorite out of these 3 retailers. They're having a midnight launch, and just, it fit with my schedule the best. One of my good friends who I'm going to go to Best Buy with also got his from our same Best Buy. So that is going to be a great day, picking up the console together and just making kind of a fun evening, late afternoon out of that. So yes, I am doing the Best Buy midnight launch for the Switch 2. If you guys didn't know, Best Buy is doing midnight Eastern time, so technically 11 p.m. Central for me, get a little hour earlier. And when I'm there, we don't quite know yet if there's going to be 2 separate lines. I've heard a lot of conflicting information, if there's going to be one line dedicated specifically to pre-orders, if there's going to be one line dedicated to people who are doing walk-up business, because if you guys didn't know, Best Buy, Target, Walmart, Costco, even I think Sam's Club, a lot of them, GameStop, a lot of these retailers are having stock on launch day if you are not fortunate enough to get a pre-order. So go and camp out. I think my local Best Buy, if I heard her right when I talked to her, she said that they're going to be getting around 75 to 80 units that were not pre-ordered. So hopefully that means that a lot of people who were not fortunate enough, and I understand, I empathize, I am sorry if you weren't able to get one, because it was absolutely insane having to have multiple browsers open, multiple different stores. I wouldn't have even got one initially through Target if it wasn't for my uncle. So yeah, it was a mess, and if you didn't get one, I'm sorry, but it's looking like a lot of these retailers are going to have a lot of stock on launch day if you were not able to get one through pre-order. So that's a great thing. That is always good, and a lot of these retailers, I don't think any of them are doing online. I think Best Buy, I think Target, I think Walmart, GameStop, I think the day of, June 5th, next Thursday, I think it is all in person. I think on June 6th, and as that weekend kind of comes in, there's probably going to be some online shenanigans that happens, and you're probably going to be able to order them online. But that Wednesday the 4th and then Thursday the 5th is all in person. So I know a lot of people on Reddit, on Twitter, people have said that they took the days off, they took Thursday and Friday off, and maybe even the entire weekend off, and I wouldn't blame you if you did. So that is my plan. I am going to Best Buy. I got another confirmation just saying, hey, your pre-order is coming up. Like, just another confirmation that my pre-order, hopefully, knocking on wood, won't get canceled. I'm hoping, I'm praying every single night. We are so close at this point if it gets canceled. And I know a lot of people just had their pre-orders canceled, I think yesterday or the day before through Target, which is so crappy, and that's just so unfortunate that they waited this long to do it. I don't understand why it's so difficult for companies to understand. I know it's hard. Like, I know it's tricky. Obviously, I don't work for Target Corporate. I don't understand how these business decisions are made. I'm just a guy rambling about Nintendo stuff. But I can't imagine it'd be that impossible that you had to cancel thousands of pre-orders the week before launch. Like, this should have been a problem that was hopefully solved weeks and potentially months ago. Pre-orders were over a month ago at this point. We're 2 days away from June, 1 day away from June by the time this video goes up, most likely. So how is this such a drastic oversight that it wasn't even known until the week before launch. Like, that is very, very crappy to me, and I don't like that at all. Very not great business practice from the retailers, but again, you know, what can you do? If you have the power, if you have someone, if you're going to be working, maybe have someone that you know, go and wait in line at some place. It's going to be worth it. A lot of these retailers are going to have stock. And again, if you can do that, do it. And so back to my plan. That spiel is kind of done. Back to my plan and my buddy's plan, what we're going to Best Buy. We're going to pick up our Switch 2s. I have my Switch 2 pre-ordered. I have the physical edition of Mario Kart World pre-ordered because I'm a physical guy. And I have my Pro Controller pre-ordered. I have my case and my screen protector. I bought them from Amazon. They're already here. I'll put them on the screen for you guys to see. Not anything super crazy. Might upgrade to something nicer in the future. I don't really care about my Switch cases. If it protects it and it keeps it from getting broken, then I don't need anything super fancy. This was, I think, 20, 25 bucks on Amazon. It was Fenty, I think, Fenty. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. But I have one of their phone cases for my Pixel 8 Pro as well. So I know they do good work. And yeah, like I said, don't need anything fancy. Screen protector. And I'm also contemplating picking up Cyberpunk 2077 as well. Now, I actually bought Cyberpunk on release day when the game came out for the PS4 or maybe PS5. I can't remember what console it was. Regardless, it was a less than ideal scenario. The game was bad, the game was unfinished, and just, it was not good. It was not a good game, especially coming from CD Projekt Red, the people who were responsible for The Witcher 3, which is in my top 15 probably games of all time. They did incredible work on the Switch port of The Witcher 3. Not even the Switch 2 port, the Switch 1 port of The Witcher 3, which I still own and I still play. I think it is a masterclass in fantasy, in epic fantasy, high fantasy, whatever you want to call it, and just the action and the, you know, the characters are so well versed. The mythology is great, the locations are great, the first season of the Netflix show is great, whatever. Going on a Witcher tangent here, but I'm really seriously contemplating that as well. And CD Projekt Red is also a company that is not utilizing the game keycards. They are fitting all of Cyberpunk 2077 on a 64-bit cartridge, 64 gigabyte cartridge, I should say. And I think that is very admirable, and I love that they are respecting physical media and respecting physical media collectors such as myself, such as so many other consumers, creators, what have you, in this space. People love physical media still, and it's going to be stronger than ever going into the Switch 2, so I'm really hoping these game keycards are a little bit better than we think. Again, we don't know all of the facts on them yet, so I'm really hoping that just they end up being just like an over-glorified cartridge. I'm really hoping. I don't love the way the box art looks, but it is what it is. And I'm also, obviously, going to be getting Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom Switch 2 editions. I haven't even finished Tears of the Kingdom. I made a video about that definitely over a year ago. It was one of my earliest videos, got like 10 views. I never finished that game. And so I was thinking, why not play through both of these games in truly the method that it was meant to be played, right? With the 4K, with the 60 FPS. Like, that is going to be a game changer for those games, because quite honestly, it's a miracle that those games ran on the Switch 1 at all, considering what hardware it was running on. And so being able to play through them on this updated current hardware is going to be a godsend, and I'm very, very excited that we're getting that opportunity. I do believe if you are a Switch Online expansion pack subscriber, you get those for free. I've heard that you get them for free, and I also heard that you get them for $10. I think that's only for people who already own the game and don't have the expansion pack. But if you do have the expansion pack and you own the two games digitally or physically, you'll get the free upgrade. And so I'm hoping that's true. If I do have to shell out $10, it is what it is. I'm getting a vastly superior version of two of the greatest games released this last console generation. So I'm very excited. And then obviously, we can't not talk about Donkey Kong Bonanza. Probably my most anticipated game of my entire life. My 23 years that I've been alive, I don't think there's ever been a game that I've been more excited for. It looks fantastic. Obviously, you can tell that it's made by the people who made Super Mario Odyssey, my favorite Mario game of all time. It just looks phenomenal. The way that every environment is destructible, the graphics are beautiful, looks like it's going to be 60 FPS. I cannot wait that we're getting a brand new mainline 3D Donkey Kong adventure for the first time since 1999 with Donkey Kong 64. Cannot overstate how excited and how important that game really is. I think it needs to sell well. I think it probably will sell well, considering Tropical Freeze sold well, and that was a 2D platformer and a port of a Wii U game, and it was also $60. Even Returns HD has been selling well, and I love Returns HD, and that was also met with a lot of controversy with the price and everything and just what was included. But yes, that is my plan. I'm heading down to Best Buy. I think it's about 45, 50 minutes away from where I live here. So not too terrible of a drive. We might get some food, who knows. But we're going to go there. We're going to check out the line. If there's no line, we're going to drive around and find something else to do for, an hour to kill maybe. And then, yeah, we're going to go to Best Buy. If a line starts forming, we'll hop in line. We will make friends with our comrades in the lines. I don't know why I use that word. And yeah, and then we will go in, we will pick up our orders, we will buy all of our accessories, or pick up all of our accessories, I guess. Everything's already bought and paid for and pre-ordered. We just have to pick them up. And then I will come home, and then the next day, no, it'll be the 5th. It'll be June 5th. So Wednesday night, I can't believe it's already this close. So Wednesday night, Thursday morning, my Switch 2 unboxing will go up. So I'm going to unbox my Switch 2 the moment that I get home. I'm still going to be wearing my dorky Mario button-up shirt. I'm still going to be wearing everything that I wore to the pre-order pickup, the midnight launch. I'm going to unbox it. I'm going to show you what it comes with. I'm going to do my setup with you guys. I want to include you in everything that I possibly can because this is my first console generation that I've been financially able to afford and a platform to talk to people about it with. So I can't wait for that. So the unboxing will go up Thursday morning, probably, I don't know. I might edit it before I go to bed. I might not even go to bed. I'll probably go to bed, but we'll see. So Thursday will happen, and then Thursday day, as Thursday is happening, I am actually going out of state for my cousin's graduation. And I'll be there all weekend, and I'll obviously be playing a lot of Switch 2. It's like a 8.5, 9-hour drive from where I live, so not anything terrible. I'll be playing a lot of Mario Kart, a lot of Zelda, a lot of other games that I will have preloaded on my Switch before I left, and I'll just be doing a vlog as well. This video is so unorganized, I apologize. But as I'm picking up my Switch 2 pre-order, as I am in Best Buy, as I'm in line, as we are on our way to Best Buy, I will be vlogging the entire thing. So that will also probably go up Thursday, maybe even Friday to kind of spread it out a little bit, but it might go up Thursday night. Who knows at this point? But guys, I am so excited. Get locked in because when I'm recording this video, we are 6 days away from official launch, 5 days away from my 11 p.m. quote midnight launch. I can't believe we are this close. This video is probably going to go up on Saturday, May 31st. But guys, seriously, lock in. We are so close. I cannot wait for this thing to come out and I can play Mario Kart World. I'm gonna host tournaments. That's a video for another day that I can play with you guys. Get excited, like, subscribe, join the Discord, all of those awesome things. And I will see you guys all in the next video. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Get excited and take care.